what we're looking at is about $2.9 million would be needed in 2026 for the intersection improvements at Wiggington and Old Forest. And we're trying to nail down the year that we would need to make improvements. It's a signalized intersection that we've got priced there at 501 and Wiggington Road. So this is the, I always get the direction messed up, Tom. What's the direction on? Southbound. Ramp improvements at Wiggington and Desmond Doss. This is, I think, the price for a signalized intersection there. So we looked at how we might fund these, right? So a couple of state programs that we look to first. First would be Smart Scale. Smart Scale is sort of a large scale, impactful project funding that we work with Commonwealth Transportation Board to access. This project is not going to qualify for Smart Scale. The way the Smart Scale project funding has changed over the last few years really rules this project out. It's unlikely it would have been funded in the previous iterations of Smart Scale, but it's definitely not an option at this point. So we looked at revenue sharing, which is the traditional way we would fund a project like this. But we have put in applications for revenue sharing all the way through the fiscal year 2029 application cycle. So potentially for the 501, for the Desmond Doss, Wiggington Road intersection improvements, we might be able to wait through the 2029 application cycle. Likely, we will need that project in the CIP before then. So revenue sharing is most likely not going to be an option. So at this point, I think we're still looking at options for projects that we might not fund in 2026 to find the funding here. Because quite frankly, we're going to need this money soon enough. And our capacity in fiscal year 26 isn't such that we're just able to add new projects at this point. So we've given you a couple options there. We're still kind of refining our projections or our recommendations there. But bottom line is we're gonna need to fund these projects soon. There is no magic bullet from the state, unfortunately. So it is going to have an impact on our local CIP.